Welcome to the Dutton Estate Winery and Vineyard Garden, where our tasting experiences begin. Hello everyone, I'm Tracy Dutton, and I'm here at the Vineyard Garden alongside the winery's hospitality and tasting room. As our guests sit here and enjoy our wines, they always ask us about this vineyard and this place, the 20 acres of grapevines that surround the winery. Today, I'd like to take you over the fence to identify what we call Sebastopol Vineyard. For this story, I will quickly mention Joe and I each grew up working in our prospective family businesses, Joe at Dutton Ranch and me at Kozlowski Farms. This vineyard is located exactly in the middle between where each of us grew up, a mile from Dutton Ranch and a mile from Kozlowski Farms. This location is significant to Joe and I and our life together. We always meet in the middle, we nurture our families and want to keep them close. Joe and I purchased this property in 1995, the year after we married. With a little over a year into our marriage, we had just had our first child, Kendall. The opportunity was in front of us to purchase the vineyard and build a winery, a chance we knew we had to take. We were young and crazy, and at that time, we thought we could conquer the world. We knew to make this work, we would have to make personal and financial sacrifices in our young marriage, be dedicated to work hard with the sweat equity of countless hours and years. Joe and I wanted to create a business of our own and for our growing family, a place for me to create a product made from the grapes grown by Joe, a place for our children to work with me while allowing me to be hands-on raising our daughters. We wanted to teach our children the values that are most important to us, working together as a family and being a part of the dedication and time it takes to build a business, to build a future and a life. When we purchased the property in 1995, the only 3 buildings that existed and nestled within the Chardonnay vineyards that were planted in 1980 were the pump house for the well, the Spanish-style house, and the barn, which we now call the Old Cellar. The home built in 1935 was converted to a tasting room, and the old barn was bonded as an official winery for storage of wine barrels and for the inaugural release of the 1995 vintage of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. Between the years 1995 and 2005, while the tasting room being our second home and open to visitors daily, we slowly accumulated wine tanks and wine processing equipment. In 2006, we outgrew this barn and constructed the new winery building. This expansion was an exciting time for us because it was significant to the successful stepping stone to grow the winery to another level, not only for Dutton Estate wines, but for industry expansion to offer services to custom crush for other wine brands. With the additional space, the 10,000 square foot building and wine tanks would allow us the capacity to process fruit, store barrels, and make wine for other producers. As I sit here on this beautiful fall evening, observing the years of growth, I admire the beauties of these mature vines, which were planted to Wente clone. The grapes from this vineyard are also in our Kendall's Reserve Chardonnay. It is one of the 3 vineyard sites for this wine. This wine is recognized with 93 points from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate and 93 from Wine and Spirits magazine. The 2018 Kendall's Chardonnay is expressive with aromas of apple, quince, lemon curd, and a little bit of orange cuties. Flavors of Gravenstein apple and butterscotch are kissed with a hint of minerality and are complemented with toasted vanilla and butterscotch from the French oak barrels. Kendall's Chardonnay is my favorite Chardonnay we produce. I simply enjoy sipping the wine or having with a humble meal of citrus, marinated chicken, or vegetable kebabs with pineapple. Come and join us here at Dutton Estate Winery and taste this beautiful Chardonnay for yourself. Cheers.